Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we will see how we can work with decomposition tree in Power BI. This is actually a very good visual tool which can help you explain your data or create a tree step by step on how your data works. It also has an AI component, so we will see how it works. First, we will go to the visualization pane, and here you will see that decomposition tree is here. I will select it. Now you see it has two, analyze and explain by. And we also have a third one, tooltips, which you can add or you cannot add. It's up to you. Now let's get started. I have this data here of my projects. You can also see it in the table. So we have project ID, project name, team lead, start date, progress, status, and so on and so forth. So let's analyze our projects and we will see how we can do that. I will just go and select, I will bring the project name and I will name it as you can see. So here it will show the field name which is here. So we will just rename it. So I will name it as projects. So it will analyze our projects. Now you can also see that I changed the name here, but the source name stays the same. Now I want to explain it by, let's say, we can explain it by status. We can explain it by, let's say, location. We also can add the progress and the hours worked. Now here we don't need to have it uh, to sort it. You can do it later on. I will show you how. And let's keep it as it is, and maybe in the tooltip we can add the budget if needed, or you can also have, let's say, we can have location. In fact, I'll just remove this. Now let's come here and see how we can further use it. So now if I go here and if I click on select, now you will see two, high value and low value. Now this is, for example, if instead of projects I have sales data, so we can, it will analyze that, it will explain it, my sales data through high and low value. This is where the AI component comes in, but you can also see status, location, progress, and hours worked. Now just like I said, you don't need to sort it here. It is showing how we have fit here, but here I can select location first and status later on. So first let's just select status, and you see if I select this, it will show on track. Let me just expand it a little bit more. So you can see 6 are done, 6 are on track, and you can also see the sum of budget. It is also showing the budget in the tooltip. You can have more than one. I will just rename this as budget also, total budget, total budget. Now here, one more thing. So this is how it will appear once you publish it. But if I lock it here, you see that X sign is gone. So the people who are viewing your dashboard will not be able to close this and it will appear as this in there. I will explain it further. Now first let's go here and I will select, for example, select. I can select location. Now you see, in the done, New York 2, Texas 2, California 1, and South Carolina 1. Now we have the location here. If I select high value, now it is showing that this, and this is where you see this sign here of the bulb. This is showing that it is using now AI component to sort it. It is more relevant if you have sales data. So I'll just remove it here. Now if I go and see further what we can do, let me select this. In the analysis part, you see enable AI splits. Now if I switch it off, and if I go here, you will see that it's only showing progress and hours worked. If I no high or low value. Now if I go back and if I select, it will appear as this, and it will appear as this to your audience. Now let me just add location to it. Now if I will just lock these two. If I click on track, it will keep changing. On progress, on hold, delayed. See, let's go back to done. I'll just add this, and also in the analysis tab you can have absolute or relative. So this is how your AI will come in, and if you have sales data or marketing data or data with numbers, it is more relevant in that case. In the tree part, you can show the density, default action, fire, you filter, highlight, collapse, responsive, yes or no. If I remove it, I will keep it as it is. In the connectors also, you can select the line. Let's say if I keep it as purple, it will show where it is going. The unselected line also, let's say if I can make it black if I want. Now let's see further in the bars. You can have the scale and the colors also. Let's say the positive bar and the negative bar, how you want it. The bar, let's let me make it as green. Let's go and select green color. See, so it's showing as this. We don't have any negative values here. Otherwise, if they're negative, it will be as blue. In the category label, if you go further, you can select how the category will look like. I'll just make it a little bold. So now you see everything is bold. And the values similarly, let's make them just bold. You can also display the units, how the units will be displayed if you have numbers. In the headers again, you can have the title, how it will look. If subtitles, if I remove them, it will not show, but here it is showing. We will keep it. And the background again, let's change it to blue. Now, it doesn't look very nice. Let me make it gray. If I go further below, then we have conditional formatting, and you can add conditional formattings to your first projects. You can select it. If I go here, you can customize it here how you want it. I will just remove it for now. You can go to my conditional formatting video to see how you can do conditional formatting. It's pretty easy and easy to do in Power BI. So let me just remove it and we go back to this. In the Generals tab, it's how you change or format any Power BI visual. I won't go further into it, but we have properties where you can change the size. You can also do it from here. You can just simply drag. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Here in the title, if you want to add any title, but we don't need it. Effects, background, if you want a visual border, let's add a visual border, and shadow, I always like it. I will just expand it a bit. If I go further, then you have header icons, tooltips. We also have tooltips here, and this is it. I hope you liked it. Let me know if you have any questions. Keep watching for more, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.